Did you know that 85% of people are not using their full creative potential? It's true. And what's even more surprising is that meditation can unlock this hidden creativity. Yes, that quiet time spent focusing on your breath could be the secret weapon you've been missing. In today's fast-paced world, we're often too distracted to think clearly. Our brains are constantly bombarded with information, making it harder to come up with fresh ideas. But studies show that just a few minutes of meditation a day can dramatically improve your ability to think outside the box. In this video, we'll show you how to use meditation to tap into your creative flow. You'll learn simple strategies to clear mental blocks, boost your focus, and unlock the innovative ideas that are waiting inside you. Whether you're an artist, a writer, or just someone looking to spark fresh ideas in your life, this guide will help you unleash your creative power. Ready to dive in? Let's get started and discover how mindfulness can transform your creativity. Chapter 1: Unlock the Creative Zone. How to drop in. Meditation is more than just sitting quietly, it's a tool that helps you unlock your creative potential. To start, you need to learn how to drop in, a phrase that means to let go of distractions and shift your mindset to the present moment. Creativity thrives when your mind is free from clutter, and meditation is the best way to clear that mental fog. Research shows that mindfulness meditation improves focus and cognitive flexibility, two key ingredients for creative thinking. One effective strategy to drop in is the body scan. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Start by focusing on your toes, then slowly move your attention up to your head. This process grounds you in the present, releasing any physical tension that might block your creativity. In his book The Creativity Cure, Dr. Carey Barron explains how meditation helps the brain form new connections, unlocking creative insights you might otherwise miss. Another technique to help you drop in is visualization. Imagine yourself in a peaceful environment, free from distractions. Picture yourself successfully completing a creative project. According to research from Harvard Medical School, visualization can stimulate the same neural pathways as actual physical activity, creating a mental environment where creativity can thrive. But the key to unlocking your creative zone is consistency. Studies show that people who meditate regularly have improved problem-solving skills and a greater ability to think outside the box. Just 10 minutes of daily mindfulness meditation can make a noticeable difference in your creative output. So, carve out time each day to drop in and tap into your creative flow. Chapter 2: Breathe to Create. Master the art of focused breathing. Breathing is something we do all the time, but did you know it can unlock your creative genius? When you're stressed or anxious, your breathing becomes shallow, and this restricts the flow of oxygen to your brain. By consciously focusing on your breath, you can change this pattern and enhance your creativity. In fact, studies show that deep breathing can improve cognitive function and problem-solving skills, making it easier to think creatively. A simple but powerful technique is the 4-7-8 breathing method. Inhale through your nose for a count of 4, hold your breath for 7 seconds, then exhale slowly through your mouth for 8 seconds. This process calms the nervous system, reduces stress, and helps you focus. According to Dr. Andrew Weil, this technique not only promotes relaxation but also boosts the ability to think clearly, which is essential for creative breakthroughs. Another strategy is box breathing. This technique, often used by Navy SEALs, involves inhaling for 4 counts, holding for 4 counts, exhaling for 4 counts, and holding again for 4 counts. The steady rhythm of this practice enhances mental clarity and reduces the mental clutter that can block creativity. When you practice deep, focused breathing, your brain is better equipped to solve problems and explore new ideas. If you're struggling with creative blocks, try using your breath to refocus. In a study published in Psychological Science, researchers found that taking slow, deep breaths can help individuals access their creativity by calming the mind and creating a sense of clarity. So next time you're feeling stuck, take a moment to breathe deeply and reset your mental state. Chapter 3: The Power of Presence. Seeing the world with fresh eyes. One of the biggest challenges for creative people is getting stuck in familiar patterns of thinking. We often approach problems from the same angle, which limits our ability to innovate. But mindfulness meditation helps you break free from these habits and see the world with fresh eyes. By focusing on the present moment, you're able to shift your perspective and notice things you might otherwise miss. The practice of mindfulness encourages you to let go of judgment and simply observe. When you stop labeling your experiences as good or bad, you open up to new possibilities. This is especially important for creative thinking, where rigid expectations can stifle innovation. A study from the University of California found that mindfulness meditation increases cognitive flexibility, allowing you to shift your thinking and explore new ideas more freely. Another way to embrace presence is through mindful observation. This involves paying close attention to the details of your environment without attaching any judgment to them. Look at a simple object, like a cup or a tree, and notice every tiny detail, the texture, color, and shape. By immersing yourself in the present moment, you become more attuned to the creative potential in everyday things. Even if you're working on a specific project, mindfulness can help you step outside your habitual ways of thinking. Author Stephen Kotler, in his book The Rise of Superman, highlights how mindfulness and presence can help athletes and creatives alike enter a state of flow, where ideas come easily and effortlessly. This state of flow is the result of being fully present and engaged in the task at hand. By practicing mindfulness regularly, you can cultivate this flow state and harness it to boost your creativity. When you cultivate presence through meditation, you're better equipped to see the world in a new light. The more you practice, the easier it becomes to access this mindset in your daily life, opening the door to endless creative possibilities. Don't forget to subscribe. By subscribing, you'll never miss out on more creativity-boosting tips and powerful meditation techniques. Chapter 4. The Flow State. Finding your creative rhythm. Have you ever felt that magical moment when everything just clicks? That's the flow state, and it's a powerful tool for creativity. Flow is that sweet spot where you're so engaged in what you're doing that time seems to fly by. To tap into this state, meditation is an essential tool. Studies show that mindfulness meditation increases the likelihood of entering flow by reducing distractions and focusing the mind. One way to enhance your chances of reaching flow is through single tasking. In a world full of distractions, it can be tempting to juggle tasks, but research shows that multitasking actually reduces creativity. According to a study by Stanford University, multitasking can decrease brain function, making it harder to access creative ideas. When you meditate, you train your brain to focus on one thing at a time, which is a key component in achieving flow. Another strategy to reach flow is using mindful movement. Activities like yoga or Tai Chi incorporate gentle motion with breath, which has been shown to enhance creativity. Author and mindfulness expert, Dr. John Kabat-Zinn, explains in his book Wherever You Go, there you are that moving your body with intention can sharpen your focus and help you tap into your creative potential. This can be especially helpful for creative professionals, who often struggle to switch off the mental chatter and get into a productive rhythm. You can also trigger flow by setting the right environment. Research shows that a calm, clutter-free space leads to better focus and more creative output. A study from the University of California found that people working in tidy environments were more likely to think creatively than those in chaotic spaces. By designing your space to support mindfulness, think natural light, minimal distractions, and comfortable seating, you give your mind the best chance to flow with new ideas. Lastly, don't forget to embrace the process, not just the outcome. Flow happens when you're completely absorbed in what you're doing, without worrying about the end result. As Mihai Csikszentmihalyi, the psychologist who coined the term flow, said in his book Flow, The Psychology of Optimal Experience, the best moments in our lives are not the passive, receptive, relaxing times. They're the times when we're pushing our limits. Chapter 5. Mindful Innovation. Break through creative blocks. Creative blocks are frustrating, and they happen to all of us. But what if there was a way to push past them effortlessly? Meditation can help you break through mental walls and reconnect with your creative flow. One technique for this is the thought labeling method, which involves identifying and labeling any negative or distracting thoughts as they arise. Once you've identified the thought, you simply let it go and bring your focus back to your breath or your creative task. Research published in the Journal of Experimental Psychology shows that acknowledging negative thoughts, without judgment, can reduce their power and free up mental space for creativity. Another strategy to overcome creative blocks is embracing discomfort. It may sound counterintuitive, but discomfort can be a sign of creative growth. Meditation teaches you to sit with discomfort without reacting to it, which allows you to explore new ideas without fear. In The Creative Habit, author Twyla Tharp shares how she uses discomfort to push her boundaries and create innovative work. By learning to accept discomfort through mindfulness, you become less afraid of taking risks and more open to creative breakthroughs. Sometimes, the best way to break through a creative block is to step away from your project. Research in psychological science shows that stepping back from a problem gives your brain a chance to rest and reorganize. This allows new ideas to emerge naturally. By incorporating mindfulness techniques into your workday, such as a quick breathing break or a 5-minute meditation session, you can reset your brain and spark fresh ideas. Another interesting strategy for innovation is mindful observation. This involves simply observing your environment without judgment, focusing on the details of your surroundings. A study by the University of Toronto found that paying attention to small details helps break patterns and stimulates new creative ideas. By practicing mindful observation, you open yourself up to new insights and perspectives, helping you break through creative blocks. Lastly, trust the process. Creative breakthroughs often happen when you least expect them. Meditation helps you cultivate patience and faith in your creative journey. As Elizabeth Gilbert writes in Big Magic, creativity is not a finite resource. You don't have to mine your creativity. You can't use it up. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe for more tips on how to stay inspired and innovate in your creative projects. Chapter 6: Visualizing Ideas. Creating a mental blueprint for success. Visualization is a powerful tool that can help you create a clear mental picture of your creative goals. When you meditate with intention, you can use visualization techniques to map out your projects and spark innovative ideas. Studies show that athletes who visualize their performance improve their actual performance. The same principle applies to creativity. By visualizing your ideal creative outcome, you can pave the way for your mind to find solutions more effectively. One simple strategy is goal visualization. Take a few minutes each day to close your eyes and mentally picture yourself achieving your creative goals. See every detail vividly in your mind, whether it's a completed painting, a finished manuscript, or a successful business idea. Research from the University of California has shown that this mental rehearsal can significantly improve performance in both creative and professional endeavors. Another visualization technique is creative brainstorming through imagery. In this practice, you visualize your ideas as images or symbols, allowing you to see your creative project from a new perspective. By focusing on images rather than words, you engage a different part of the brain, which can spark unique and unexpected ideas. A study from the Journal of Creative Behavior found that this type of imagery-based brainstorming helps people break free from linear thinking and generate more original ideas. You can also enhance your creative process by visualizing the steps involved in completing your project. Mental mapping, or visualizing each step as a connected part of a larger picture, helps you break down overwhelming tasks into manageable chunks. By seeing the process clearly in your mind, you're more likely to approach it with confidence and clarity. This method is used by innovators like Steve Jobs, who often visualized the entire product development process before even starting. Finally, trust the power of your mind. Visualizing success not only sharpens focus but also activates the brain's reward system. According to Dr. Tara Swart in The Source, visualization can create neural patterns that align with your goals, making it easier to manifest your creative vision. As you practice, you'll find that your mental blueprint begins to align with your real-world outcomes. By now, you've learned powerful meditation strategies to help you unlock creativity, break through mental blocks, find your flow, and visualize your success. Make sure to subscribe for more tips and insights to boost your creative potential every day.